Okay, so hello everyone. This is the day 6 of Django REST framework. In this video, we will learn how we can convert complex data to Python native data type. Nothing but we will understand the concept of serialization, right? So in this video, we will understand the serialization concepts. Okay, so for example, when we are saying employee object or we are saying model instance. Model instance is nothing but, for example, from the employee table, you are getting one employee detail. So getting the one employee detail is nothing but model instance. And if you are getting all the employee details, that is nothing but employee object. And employee object is nothing but a query set, right? So what we are going to do, we will learn, we will learn how we can convert like Python, Python native data type to JSON. Okay. So how we will convert Python native data type means what we are going to convert actually means complex type to complex type. Okay. So what are the complex type means? For example, there is a model instance. So this is the complex object. Okay, and this is the employee object. So this is a complex types. So what I'm trying to say, if you will convert complex data types, complex data types are like model instance or query set. And this model instance and query set, if you will try to convert directly into JSON, so it is not possible. You will get a lot of difficulties to do it. But once you will convert your complex data type into Python native data type, then it is very easy to convert into the JSON. What is Python native data type? Nothing but dictionary. Okay, dictionary to JSON is very easy, right? I hope you are understanding. Okay, so complex data types are what? Complex data types are like model instance. Okay, so model instance nothing but you are getting all the employees record from employee table or queries. Okay, model instance is, sorry, I said wrongly. Model instance is nothing but you are fetching or getting one employee record from the employee table. But for example, if you are getting all the employees records, so that is nothing but query set, right? So this is means complex data type. So we will convert complex data type into the Python native data type. So what is the Python native data type means? It means like dictionary, right? And then dictionary to JSON is very easy. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Now the question is how to do serialization. Serialization in this is the process of serialization. Basically converting complex data type to the JSON. It is known as serialization, right? Basically in complex data type to Python native data type we will convert in serialization. So how to do serialization? Okay, so how to do serialization means converting employee object Python native data type. Okay, nothing but dictionary. So this is what we have to do. So we already created one employee table in our last project. Okay, so let me open the last project. So VS Code. Okay, as you can see here, we have created one project. In day 5, we have created one project which is with REST API. Okay, with REST API. And with REST API, we have model. Okay, so in the model, we have created the employee table, right? And we have registered this table in admin.py. So let's go admin.py. So you can see here we have registered the table in admin.py file. Okay, we have registered this. So let me run the server and let's check what are the entries we have done in it. Okay, so day with rest py manage.py run server. Okay, just go to this URL, go to the admin because already we have created super user and see this employee, and in this we have these all the records. Okay, so fetching all the records are nothing but query set, and fetching one record is nothing but model instance, right? So what we will do, this data we will convert into the native. Right now this is what query set. We will convert this data into what dictionary. How we can convert into dictionary? I mean, how we can convert this model instance to dictionary. Okay, so means model instance to dictionary, and dictionary to JSON. Okay. And when we are converting model to dictionary, here we need to use the serialization. Okay, hope you are understanding. Okay, so let's go to the VS Code. Let me open here new terminal by clicking on this. Okay, so let's go to the fifth rest one. And here what I will do, I will import the employee. Okay, so from test app dot models import employee. I'm just going to show you like whether data is coming or not. What it's saying. Let's open the Python shell because this is what PowerShell, that's why it is not working. So let's write here py manage.py shell. Okay, so now this is the interactive cell. Now here from where? From the models. Okay, from the test app dot models import. What we have to import? Employee table. Just press enter. So employee table has imported. Okay, so for example, I'm writing here employee, okay, dot id. So I'm getting this, okay, and let's suppose I'm saying I want to get one employee and that one employee detail. So how can I get one employee? So let's suppose emp. So employee dot employee dot objects dot get id equals to 1. Okay, so let's check the type of this emp. So the emp type is employee, right? So this is models employee, and if you will write here emp dot e number, so you can see the e number is coming. Emp dot e name, so e name is coming. Emp dot e cell. Okay, emp dot e address. Okay, so all the information is coming, and these all the information is coming from here. So we are fetching first employee detail. This employee detail is coming, but this is what model instance. Okay, this is what model instance. So this model instance we have to convert into, oh sorry, I've written wrongly. So this is the model instance, this is the model, and we have to convert into dictionary. So converting model into dictionary is nothing but serialization. So let's try to do the serialization. So for converting this employee model instance model into what dictionary, we need to use the serialization, and we have already created one serializations.py. So let's go into this file. Okay, so here we have written, we have fetching, we are already fetching here integer. Okay, means employee number, employee name, salary, address, and everything. Okay, so this class we will use serialization class, and this serialization class is a part of REST framework. Okay, so from the REST framework we are using this serialization. How to do is nothing but we will write here from test dot serialization import. What's the class name? So the class name is employee serialization. So import this class. Okay, imported. Now what we will do, we will convert this employee object. Okay, so we have created object for one employee, which is nothing but emp. So this emp is nothing but models employee type, but we have to convert it into the dictionary type. So for converting it into the dictionary type, we have to take the help of employee serializer class. Okay, so here I will write, okay, e serialization or e serializer, and what I will do here, I will call the serialization class. So what is the class name? Employee serializer. And in the employee serializer, I will pass the EMP. EMP what? Model instance. Okay, EMP is what? Model instance. Right? Here is the EMP. So we are converting this EMP into what? We are doing the employee serializer and we are converting into the native Python data type. Okay. So if you will print EMP now, so it is saying employee object one. Okay, not EMP but E serializer. Okay, we have to print E serializer. So just okay, so can you see all the details is coming, and let me use one attribute in eSerializer. There is one attribute called data. So if you will write eSerializer dot data, so here you can see all the data. Okay, and type of this. Okay, so this is what dictionary, right? So this is how we can convert it. See, here we have key as well as we have value, and we have key and value. So this dictionary to JSON we can easily convert it. Earlier it was not a dictionary, it was a model instance, right? Now it is a dictionary, which is nothing but Python native data type, right? Okay, so what we have done, we have converted employee object to Python native data type. Now our next objective is to convert, okay, how to convert Python native type. Python native type is nothing but dictionary to JSON data, right? So this is our next task, right? So what we have done, as you already know, okay, so employee model, like employee model, we have converted into the dictionary. How we have converted into the dictionary? Using the serializer class. Okay, employee serializer class, we took help of employee serializer class to convert employee model to dictionary. Now dictionary to JSON, we have to do this task. Okay, so in the REST framework, there is one class called, there is uh, one class called JSON renderer. Okay, and this JSON renderer class is inside the renderer modules. So let me show you how to do this. Basically, if you will open the VS Code, right? close this. Okay, so here in the REST framework, if you will type, here from REST framework, import which class? Renderer. Okay, so but this renderer class is inside the renderer module. Renderers and JSON renderer we require. Okay, so right now we are not writing the code here, but we are checking it into the terminal, because on terminal we have seen the conversion. Okay, later we will do in project level as well, but right now we will understanding it on terminal. Okay, so let me write the same command here. Okay, now what I will do, I will convert dictionary to JSON data. So JSON data I will get JSON underscore data. Okay, so who will convert? JSON renderer. Okay, and in this JSON renderer, okay, JSON renderer dot renderer. Okay, so in this render I will pass the native data. Okay, so native data is nothing but we will pass this data at serializer dot data, and this serializer dot data is nothing but this dictionary. So ultimately I'm passing this dictionary into a renderer. So let's just paste here serializer dot data. So let's see whether it's converting or not. Okay, so it has converted, but to check this we need to print this JSON data, JSON underscore data. So can you see it's coming like this? See, let me show you. When I'm writing here serializer dot data, so here you will see this is the dictionary. This is not JSON data, but this is the dictionary data. But if you will write here JSON underscore data, so now it is the dictionary data. Why? Because can you see the B appended at the first? So B is representing to the JSON data. Okay, here you can see single quotes are there in the key, and here double quotes are there in the key. So this is the dictionary and this is the JSON. So we have converted dictionary to JSON. Okay. So from where? From the model instance. From the model instance, first of all we have converted into the dictionary, then JSON. Right. So these all the steps we have done. Okay, so this is we have done for one employee instance. Okay, for one employee. Let's suppose if I have to print all the employee as a JSON, I have to convert this complete employee, nothing but query set to dictionary, then dictionary to JSON. So how it is possible? So next task is how to perform serialization for query set. Okay, so query set means, so let's go here, let's go to the terminal, and here I will fetch all the employees. So QS is the variable name, and here I will write employee because I've already imported employee class the beginning. Okay, so here I have imported employee class, that is why I'm using employee. Okay, employee dot objects dot all. Okay, so this all will return the query set. Okay, type of QS. Okay, so can you see it is what query set. So now this query set we have to convert into dictionary. So what we will do again, we will take the help of serializer class. Okay, so we have the serializer class. Okay, employee serializer. We will use this class. It will convert our query set into native dictionary. Let's just copy this name. Okay, and here what I will do here, let's write here ES. Okay, let's write the complete spelling serialization, or we can say serializer, right? And in this employee serializer, what I have to pass? I have to pass that query set, okay, which is containing all the employee information. So QS, right? And I will write one more parameter here, which is many is equals to true because we have multiple records, right? So we have to write many equals to true. Now what I will do, I will write here. Okay, so how can I check the data now? E serializer dot data. Okay, so can you see all the records are coming? Whatever records are there in this table, so all the records it is fetching. Okay, so we are getting all the records here. Okay, but this is which data? Is that JSON data or dictionary data? This is a dictionary data. But what we have to do? How to perform serialization on query set we have done, but we have to convert this into JSON as well. Okay, converting Python native data type to JSON data. So nothing but we will use the renderer class. Okay, so we have already imported the renderer for one employee instance. For this, we have used renderer. Let's just copy and paste it. So let's write it manually. But we have to write it from REST underscore framework. Okay, let me write here so that I can easily get from REST framework import JSON import. What we have to import JSON, but it's not suggesting. Okay, because it is in the renderers import JSON renderer. Okay, so this class, this import statement, just keep it here. Okay, now next is we have to use the class which is render. Okay, and the render, okay, we have to use the render method. Okay, and this render method will convert our this e-serializer data, e-serializer. Okay, let me just copy the spelling. E-serializer dot data. And now what we have to do? We have to see this render method is inside the JSON renderer. Okay, it is inside the JSON renderer class, right? So it will convert the JSON data. So let me write here JSON underscore data, right? So this is how conversion is happening. Python native data type to JSON data type. C1 positional argument, which is data. Pretty passing now. JSON renderer, what's happened here? Okay, so the basically problem is here. We are not using here parenthesis because this is a method. So we need to use here parenthesis. Let me just copy this. Let me just copy this too. And let me just clear the screen, CLS. Okay, it's not being clear anyway. So here we will write. Okay, so let me just use here parenthesis. Okay, what's the problem? Valid syntax. Okay, because okay, so it has converted. Now we can print the JSON data. Okay, so this is the JSON data is coming. Okay, so you can see here. Let me show you e-serializer dot data. So this is the dictionary data, but this is the converted JSON data. Okay, so we have all the data. So let's just take this. So for this, we need this class. Right? So we converted. This is the dictionary data. Dictionary 2, we have converted into JSON. Okay, so what we have learned, let's summarize it. Serialization. We have seen the serialization. Okay. So how to do the serialization? Nothing but, let's suppose here is the Python complex data type. Okay, and the Python complex data type we are converting into Python native. Python native type. Sorry. Then dictionary to we are converting into JSON. So this is what we have learned in today's class. So Python complex data is nothing but model instance or query set. Python native data is nothing but dictionary. JSON data which can be understood by all the applications and end user. This is a common message format. Okay, so we have converted this into native dictionary, then JSON, right? So this is nothing but serialization. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Thank you for giving your valuable time.